You'll be able to see better than me.
Stop! Go away!
You can cut it out.
Go away! Love you, Mom. What's up guys, it's Kayla
And Jim.
and welcome back to an Outdoor Meteorology Monday. As you can see by the title, today we are doing an experiment with temperature.
Dun, dun, dun.
So we have our handy dandy thermometer here.
That's right.
And what are we going to be doing with it?
Well, again, it's just a commercial off-the-shelf Accurite thermometer, and it has a remote sensing device and then another one that would go inside. So Kayla's going to be holding this sensor here, even though it says indoor and outdoor temperature. This has a sensor, and then this is the other sensor here. So she's going to hold this one here, and it's going to be our reference point for the temperature, and then we're going to go all over the place in shade, on the roof, all over the place, and try to get other temperatures and show you the difference between, you know, a temperature at one spot versus other spots, and why it's a little difficult, or not necessarily difficult, but why the National Weather Service actually forecasts temperature ranges.
Yeah.
So today, high 75 to 80 degrees. Well, why is it a 5-degree difference instead of just saying 77?
Is it going to be 75? Is it going to be 80? Is it going to be 77? This is going to show you why exactly they do this.
That's right.
So without
Bust this open.
further ado, we're going to ado.
The instructions. Look, they gave us instructions. We don't need no instructions.
82 degrees with a low of 82 and a high of 82. And now their temperature is nothing. There's no temperature. Oh! Did you just put the other piece together?
Yep.
Oh, that'd be why. Where are you going? Let's follow him.
Why are you filming me? Why do you keep following me?
I felt like the right decision. What are we doing? We're
All
doing
right.
vlog style.
So again, like we just said, Kayla's going to hold on to this one. This one here is the outdoor sensor, so I'm going to move around all over the place, and we'll see this number change. Here's outdoor here, so we're going to use this as a reference point. Kayla will stay in one fixed spot. That'll be our reference point for a set temperature, and again, we will bounce all over the place with this guy. So
That works.
first, let's just pick a spot where we can get a good level set temperature.
Where are we going for a good level set temperature?
How about something that's kind of half in the sun, half shade? So basically right about here.
Me!
There you go. All right, so right now it shows a temperature of 81 degrees right there. That's number one. I'm gonna get more in the shade.
So he is currently putting down our little temperature sensor thingy in the shade, and we're going to see if the temperature on here ends up changing.
I'm not sure if it's every second or 5 seconds or what it is. I guess I should have read the instructions.
What's up?
Well, it still says 69 degrees. He's taking the batteries out. Okay. So our temperature has not changed at all in the shade. Completely, it's still 69 degrees.
All right, so we broke it all open, started doing our testing, and discovered that the outdoor sensor is broken.
It doesn't work.
It doesn't work. It measures a constant 69 degrees, which is no. So, like we discover out in the field, sometimes our equipment breaks and we got to come up with plan B. So we're just going to take the device here, the indoor device, and we're just going to look at the bottom number where it says indoor temperature. We're going to place it all over, and we'll go from there. So it is what it is.
What we gotta do, you know, meteorologists, we're great at adapting in the field when technology fails.
That's right.
Good old technology. I was just standing directly in the sun, and let's see if I can show you guys. Directly in the sun, we've got 91 degrees.
All right, guys, so now the next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna go up on the roof and we're gonna see what it's gonna be. We're starting out at 88. We just gave it a couple minutes and it came from 91 down to 88. But now we're gonna run up on the roof so that it doesn't have so long to come down, come back up. Let's take a look. Shades. Fujiwara effect.
Whoa. The fun part about taking observations is sitting and waiting. So that's what we're doing.
You know what takes the most amount of time during observations? Is observing.
There we go. While you're waiting, you can just observe this cute cat.
Meteorologist cat.
Her name is Muse. Oh.
So it's been about 5 minutes. So I'm gonna go ahead, climb on up and take a look what we got.
All right.
$95. I would have expected more, but... Oh, wait a minute, now it's 99. Let's give it a little bit longer. Alright, so...
Oh well. All right, here we go. It has been another 3-4-ish minutes. What we got?
105.
105. So that hasn't even been sitting very long, and it's already, what, 105 compared to 91 is 14 degrees. So that's a 14-degree difference in just 8 minutes between sitting on the ground here in the driveway and being up on the roof. So
Now what do you
what's
say
next?
we want to go put this in a very shady spot now?
Now it sits in the shade.
And now we wait. Again.
Back to the right a little bit. Back to the left a little bit. Do us a turn.
So what we're going to do now is we're going to take a look at what is the actual temperature at the Rowan County Airport, which is about 5 miles from here. So that's the nearest Weather Service observing site. And right now it says it is 65 degrees.
65 degrees is a far cry from the 105 on the roof.
And this afternoon's forecast is 64. So we're already a degree above. Now it's possible that, you know, we've had a cold front come through, so it could be we reached our max for the day, plus or minus a degree, and then it starts to go down. Or it could be a bust if the front's coming through and, you know, it's going to be delayed a few hours.
Yeah.
With full sunshine, we could shoot up to 70 degrees.
Who knows? It is currently what time?
It is 12:43. That last observation was at 12:15.
Okay, so it has also been half an hour, so the temperature could be wildly different.
That's right, exactly. But as we are taking temperatures from many different areas, it goes to show just depends on where you're at. That's why
Yep.
the National Weather Service needs to forecast of range, because some areas are heavily treed, some areas are downtown cities with buildings and concrete and everything where it's, you know, a lot hotter, so
Yep.
they have to take an average of what they think. And of course, you don't take an average with it being 70 in the forest and 113 in downtown, you know, your downtown area. But, you know, the general area, you know, based on how we do temperature readings and temperature measurements,
Yep.
we use that as our standard and we go for the general temperature range.
So there's a little look into how to forecast temperatures. And let's see how we're doing with our last few obs.
All right, we have left this recording. We have left this out here
for roughly 45 minutes. Let's take it over here real quick. Out of mud. And there we have it. 69 degrees in the shade after about an hour of sitting there. So I believe our real accurate temperature for outside in the shade is 69 degrees.
So there's a look into how to take
Take two!
Alright, so there's a brief look into how to take temperature measurements. Of course, we didn't use official National Weather Service gear, but it gives you the general idea. You can take temperatures in many different areas and get different readings, and sometimes they vary wildly, but you got the general idea.
Yeah.
And the National Weather Service needs to forecast within a certain range that's reasonable based on their actual measurements using their devices. So
Yep.
that's it right there.
There we go. There's your experiment of the day. And if you guys have little home weather sensors and temperature gauges and stuff like this, you guys can check this out as well. Go ahead and try taking your little outdoor sensor and moving around and seeing how the temperature changes and how it varies between, you know, your sunny places and your shady places.
And hopefully it works for you.
Hopefully
Unlike
yours
ours.
works. Unlike, as always, if you like what you saw today, be sure to hit that like button and subscribe down below so you never miss another Meteorology Monday.
That's right.
Go inside! You scared me! Mom just poked her little head out from behind the brick wall. Also down below are the links to our website where you'll find literally everything that we do, and our Patreon site where you guys can donate and help us get weather temperature thingies that actually work.
You can also check us out on our other social media platforms as Facebook, Instagram, right here.
And you guys might want to be watching those because we have some special announcements coming up soon. Why is the cat perfectly sitting by? She's perfectly centered in between us. You see that? Really? Until next time, I'm Kayla.
And I'm Jim.
Thanks for watching.
And happy experimenting with equipment that actually works.
That's it. I'm so sorry.